welcome back. It's been a minute, hasn't it? If you've not been here before on this channel, my name's Ben. I'm a UK based mountain leader and this is Summit and Beyond. I am packing for a trip out to the Lake District tomorrow. I've got a guy called Mark coming up to meet me. I'm going to pick him up this afternoon from Carlisle train station and we are heading out first thing tomorrow morning to do Monday to Friday, and I'm teaching him navigation. I posed to Mark that we do the Bob Graham round, which is 66 miles over 42 peaks in the Lake District. Usually the Bob Graham round is a challenge that you do under 24 hours. However, we've got 4 days and a morning. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday morning we've got a couple of hours. Mark needs to get the train back down south. Through that round, I will be able to build his confidence with navigation. I will film the trip and then I'll do a big video at the end of that. I'm gonna share with you what I'm packing and I'm gonna do it in sort of categories. If you don't want to watch the whole video and you just want to see certain things that I'm taking with me, then you can just go to the description below and there's time frames and you can just click on the one that you want to see. Yeah, I'm thinking about safety as well as weight and as well as being able to keep myself going and teach while we're out there as well. So this is by no means like, I'm not packing ultra light, I'm not packing as like a hiker that's going out for a multi-day hike for himself. I'm packing as a guide that's taking somebody out and needs to think about their safety as well as my own. All that said, there's not going to be that much difference between what I would pack to go out on my own and what I would pack as a guide. The only difference is maybe the approach that I'm taking mentally to it. Electronics. The electronics that I've got, that I'm taking with me, obviously I've got the GoPro, I'll be taking that with me. I've got the iPhone, which is here, I'll be taking that with me. Obviously the iPhone is for emergencies, so it'll be on aeroplane mode most of the time. I'm also going to use it for filming, and I'm also going to be taking image pictures with it, and it's got GPS on there as well, so we can practice using OS Maps GPS as we're going. So we're getting a good full understanding of all the mapping that we've got. Anyway, we'll come to maps in a bit. So I've got 2 Anchor charging units and my watch. So I've got my Sun 2 Ambit 3 Run watch, which I will be recording the route on. Head torch, which is something like 350 lumens, so it's quite powerful. And then a spare head torch, just in case that one breaks. But also a good little tip is there's the batteries that are in this one go into this one. So if the batteries run out in this one, I've got batteries in a sealed unit in here, so I can just swap them over. And that's pretty much it. Then I've got the charger for the GoPro. I've got charger for the watch and charger for the iPhone. And that is my electronics. So the way I'm going to pack this is obviously that's going to go on my wrist. These 2 will go in one of my side pouches in my pack, and then all this stuff will go in here, because I won't need this stuff until the evening time. So it'll go in here, it'll be wrapped up nice and tight. And that will go into my pack. next up is the food. So with the food, what I'm trying to achieve with my food is to get enough calories in each day. So I want to be packing as little as I can, but getting as much energy in as I can. And so the most energy you get from fat. You're getting like 9 calories per gram of fat, whereas you get 4 calories per gram of carbohydrate. So you turn that into energy, you get more energy from fat. This is how I've packed. This is how I'm packing my food. So each one of these bags has three Ziploc bags inside it. It's got 2 Ziploc bags with chorizo, cheese, nuts and carrots in. So the chorizo there's like a handful of chorizo in there. So I'd say each bag has about 500 calories of chorizo. It's got about maybe 300-400 calories of cheese, and then it's got about 500 calories in nuts. So, and then it's got some carrots just for the roughage. So in each one of these, you're talking like over 1,000 calories in each one of these bags. And then a wrap, which is about 100 calories each. So basically the idea is I open this bag, take a wrap out, open one of these, pour it into the wrap, eat the wrap, and I've got just over 1,000 calories into my body there, in one sort of wrap, if you like. And then each day I'll have one of these as well. There's about 2,000 calories in that. It's basically a whole load of coconut oil, some syrups, 800 calories of nuts in there. There's some banana in there, maca powder. There's all sorts of protein powder, oats. It's just full. It's just like full, and it's really sweet, and it's nice. And then I've got the nuts in there as well. So each day I've got roughly about just over 4,000, maybe going on 5,000 calories just in that, which is good. It's tops. And then I've got some dark chocolate. It's like 85% legit. So while I'm walking, I can sort of snack on these, and then I can, take a handful of that every now and again and just whack it in my gob with a bit of water and enjoy that. And then when we stop for lunch, I can pop a wrap in there, one of those in a wrap, and eat that. It's not going to make me feel really full, but it's giving me the energy that I need, which is the main thing. And it's only for 4 days, and I want to be moving quite a lot throughout that time. But I'm not really bothered about hot food because I've got the Jet Boil, which is quite clunky and big to be carrying, but it's cool. So I've got the Jet Boil that's seen better days. Gas, obviously all that fits into there. Coffee, and then I'm going to use my AeroPress. I'll take that with me as well to filter the coffee. Water, I've got this 2 litre bottle here, and then I'm going to carry a 600 milliliter bottle as well. That will top up the 600 milliliter bottle, and I'll just keep replenishing that in the streams and the water, and purifying the water as I go. So that's my food situation. Like first aid kit, wash kit, toilet kit, all that. I'll do that together. So I suppose it's like health, if you like. So firstly, toothbrush, cut down so it's not massive, and toothpaste. toilet kit, toilet roll, sanitizer, and a little shovel thing for, it's quite heavy but it's sharp as anything. This is my first aid kit. This is the first aid kit that I would take when I'm guiding. It's more substantial, however I'm going out for multiple days, so I've just like whittled that down. So this is like a resuscitation mask, a triangular bandage. This thing, from my experience being out in the fells, this is going to be the most handy thing, and generally not for me and my clients, but for other people that I find. So I'm always packing one of them. Purification tablets for my water, just a little sort of gauze bandage to be able to apply pressure, tape to fix kit or to wrap around a problem, more tape just in case, a foil blanket, really important piece of kit to keep people warm. And this is Vaseline for my feet. Every morning I will be putting that on to create like a waterproof barrier around my feet. And that's my my kit really, my first aid kit, wash kit and toilet kit. For navigating, for teaching, I'm gonna be carrying the following. Obviously a silver compass, with a little timing card from mountain training. I've also got this little field compass that I will be packing. That'll just be somewhere in my pack away from my electronics, and that's just in case this one breaks. 1 in 40,000 scale map of the lakes. The reason I'm using Harvey's is because almost all of the Lake District is on this map. The only downside of this is that it doesn't have the very northern fells on it. So I've got the 1 in 25,000 for like Skid Up, and that little Great Carve, which isn't actually on there. The summit, the most northern summit, isn't actually on there, but it almost is. So we can use that to navigate. Clothes. Clothes wise, I am going to be wearing these shorts that my good friend Kingsley from SF Simfit 100 sold me. He's my army friend, so I'll be wearing them. I've got this Ron Hill thing with a hood. I'm going to take this base layer. It's like a skin tight layer that just hugs my body. I don't generally carry this, but it's a Rab. It's like a Rab fleece. I'm just going to take it just because it's real cold. It's quite heavy, but it's cold, man, and it's got a hood. And it hugs quite tight, so I'm gonna carry that with me. The one and only, the Patagonia Houdini. I mean, if I've got that base layer on, that tight base layer, my Ron Hill, my puffy, and this, I am absolutely, yeah, I'm fine, man. Leggings, running tights, they'll be on first thing tomorrow morning. I'll have them on, and I will be wearing them obviously underneath my shorts. Gloves, just some like cycling base layer gloves, very thin, nothing to them really. And then to sort of make those a bit more substantial, just some outer sealskin waterproof gloves. A couple of pairs of socks, I'll be wearing a pair, a couple of extra pairs, just to keep the feet nice and healthy, and I'll just rotate them if I get wet feet. I'll just rotate through them. And then we have waterproof over trousers and waterproof jacket. I have my tights on, my shorts on, and my waterproof over trousers. That's it. That's all I need. So you've got tights on and shorts on. The tights are gonna keep your legs insulated, and the waterproof over trousers are stopping the wind from sucking all that heat out. The most important thing is that you keep your upper body nice and warm. So by having that tight base layer on, the Ron Hill puffy jacket, a windbreaker, and then a waterproof over the top, like that heat's not getting out anywhere, and I'm gonna be really warm. The ultimate head warmth. So I have a buff, and it's a UV buff as well. So it protects my skin from the sun if I need it to. So here we go. This is it. This is the ultimate. So right, it's morning time. It's first light. It's absolutely freezing. Buff on the head, and then this Summit and Beyond merino wool stroke alpaca wool beanie, and I am good to go. Absolutely toasty. It's the sleeping system. Right, so it's cold and I'm weak. So climate, sleeping mat, which is like it's got an R rating of like 4 point something. Yeah, it's a really warm sleeping mat. It's inflatable and it's very, very comfortable. I am taking this. You guys can have your ultralight quilts. Me, I'm taking my smells a bit funky actually. I'm taking my 4-season sleeping bag. I'm gonna be on a night time when I've been out and I've been like teaching nav and hiking for like 20 miles or whatever in the fells. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice and toasty in my tent. Pegs, 3 poles, like 2 little poles for the ends, a main pole for the middle outer, obviously, and inner section of it. The pack is the Osprey Exos 48 litre pack. The pack liner is just this rubble sack. This is how I'm packing. I'm putting rubble sack in, and then I sort of try to think, right, okay, what's coming out of the pack last of all. So it would be the sleeping bag. Shove it right in there, get right down to the bottom. It's a bit stinky, that sleeping bag, like. And then next is the sleeping mat. That right in there as well. Cool. Right, I'm going to be wearing this. I'm going to be wearing what I've got on right now, and I'm going to be wearing the tights, so I'll keep them out. Things that can go in, just the fleece can go in. I'm not going to wear that unless I really need it. Everything's been shoved right to the bottom of my pack, and then I'm just twisting it like that, and then shoving that twisted section down the back like so. Electronic bits, first aid kit, poo kit, toothpaste and that, the food. So that's 4 days worth of food in there pretty much. It's awesome. Boom, that's perfect. the Jetboil, AeroPress and filters. Clip that up. That's that. And then waterproofs. Waterproof bottoms. They're waterproof, right? So they can stay on the outside of your pack. Just make sure they're all tucked in. That's that. So that's my pack so far. Tent poles and pegs I'm just gonna shove inside my side pouch. I'm gonna put my bottle of water. Oh, do you know what? I forgot to put my socks inside my rubble sack. Gloves, they can go in there. Liner gloves can go in there. The hat, that can go in there. It's merino wool, so it doesn't really matter. And then the head torch. That head torch should have really gone inside my pack as well. Little tip for you with the head torch, if you just flip a battery round, it'll stop it from coming on. So I'm going to put that inside my pack liner as well with my socks. But this one, I want this handy, so that'll just go in that side pouch there. And then the 600ml water bottle that I need to get today, that'll just go in the side there with the hat and everything like that. Cool. And then I've got obviously my chocolate, which will fit in that side pouch there, like so. And then the compass in that pocket, maps like that, and it'll just sit in the top of my pack. No need to be like having them hanging off you and blowing about in the wind and stuff. Poles, I'll be taking my poles, really important to keep me healthy, but also for safety reasons. Some of the other things that I would take on a guided walk with clients are a group shelter. Now, I don't need to take this. I know that there's still potential that we're going out for more days, so there's more potential that one of us could end up hurt. However, Mark's got like his tarp, and he's got his own shelter. I've got a tent. There's no need to carry this because this is essentially just a tent. I've also got a 4-season sleeping bag and a sleeping mat. I'm going to be nice and toasty if I get stuck. The other thing that I would usually take is a sling or a confidence rope. Now, Mark, I know I've been following Mark for a while, and I know his capability, and I don't feel he's packing very light, and I don't feel, and he's very confident, and I don't feel like this is going to be necessary. If also this is a navigation exercise, if Mark doesn't feel confident with going, like, say, off Scarfell, and then going over to Scarfell Pike, which is can be quite steep and rocky, then or if he's not confident with going up Ubarra, for example, then it's a navigation exercise. We can miss that out. We can go around it. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope that it inspires you to get out and about in the fells and everything. Apart from that, I look forward to uploading the video of our Bob Graham adventure. In a bit, guys.